pull up a seat, grab your cups. T-Trip is serving the hottest drama on the daily. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment your reaction down below, and let's get messy. On today's video, we're going to be talking about Kim Kardashian. She recently just posted on her hit TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashian, that she has some health issues due to stress. So let's take a look at that video.
Your brain actually looks beautiful.
I have a beautiful brain. How does that feel? So I've heard that before.
Kim, this is not a brain that gets Alzheimer's. Scott, see these holes?
I was joking and I said it's going to look like a bowling ball, and it does.
Not terribly stressed, not anxious, not depressed. The front third of your brain is really sleepy.
This ain't good.
You are extraordinary in being positive, which is why you're not terribly stressed, anxious, or depressed. This we have to fix. If we don't fix that, that's going to be a long-term problem. Then you end up with issues with impulse control. None of it's permanent. It's not dead.
Okay. I was scared at first. I thought I was...
If you don't reverse it, you are.
What are those holes?
Yeah, I don't like that. So what the holes mean is low activity. Compared to this one, the front part of your brain is less active than it should be. With your frontal lobes as they work now, it would be harder to manage stress. And that's not good for you, especially as you're studying and you're getting ready to take the boards.
That just can't be. It just can't. Not accepting.
For whatever reason, you're not getting, and it could be the chronic stress that you've been under trying to think about taking the boards in a couple of months and studying 10 hours a day, not to mention all the other things that go on in your life.
Yeah.
But we have to make it better.
I got to get on a plan to really figure this out because I have some shit to do this summer.
Considering everything she has to do throughout the day, being a mother of 4, being a celebrity, going to different events like the Met Gala, and then also studying for the boards, I could see why she's under a lot of stress because she's constantly busy. And on top of that, like, you know, she has enough money, so hopefully she's able to take care of this and get back to good health. I pray that everything works out in her favor and this situation does not get worse. So I just hope for the best.
I just, I did a prenuvo scan and they called me today and they're like, everything looks great, but you have an aneurysm in your brain.
Okay.
And they're like, it's been there for like years. It was here
So
like
it was
a few
there
years
last
ago.
time?
Yeah. And so I called Keith Black, the like brain surgeon.
Yeah.
And I sent him a picture of it. And he was like, I want you to come in for all this imaging. And then
Well, thank
asked,
God.
I was like, can I wait? Because like, what makes it rupture? And they're like, just stress. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm taking the bar exam. I'm studying 10 hours a day. Can I?
Well, not to mention just all the stress in your life.
Oh, it's been next level.
Yeah.
Like to the point of like hives.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm definitely worried about Kim. She has so much going on between work and her 4 kids that I don't want her to have an aneurysm, of course.
I have the bar exam, the Met Ball, and my robbery trial the next week. So I've been on all the calls for it, trying to remember everything. It was 10 years ago. It's just crazy that all of the Paris stuff is happening almost 10 years later. Courtney was a big part of that story with me being there. So I just...
But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for sipping the tea with me. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you care. And comment your reaction down below. I would like to hear your take. Until next time, keep it juicy.
Found out that there is low activity in certain parts of her brain, specifically the frontal lobe. I know people are kikiing, saying that's probably why she didn't pass the bar, and that's funny and all, but the frontal lobe has nothing to do with her IQ or her intelligence. More like decision making, planning, impulse control. But anyways, I believe that there's low activity in her frontal lobe due to trauma. Whether you want to admit it or not, Kim Kardashian has lived a very traumatic life. At age 19, she was married to a producer, I think Rodney something, who was very controlling and very abusive towards her allegedly. Her father died when she was still relatively young. Even her mom, Chris, has put Kim in uncomfortable, very traumatic experiences to sell the brand. Remember when her mom lied to her about posing topless for Playboy? And remember when she was held at gunpoint in Paris, was terrified that she might get raped? It's a very traumatic event. And then there was her marriage to Kanye. He was very controlling, possibly verbally and emotionally abusive. I know we also hate Amber Rose, but she said that too. But you see the similar pattern reoccurring with his current marriage to a Sensory chick. And that's just trauma that we know of. There's probably a lot more. When you experience trauma from an early age, it does impact how your brain develops. When you're under severe stress, you're constantly in fight or flight, which shuts down certain parts of your brain for survival. And the longer that you're in survival mode, the longer it takes for your brain to recover. Yes, your brain can indeed recover with a lot of therapy. And I know most of y'all will glaze over that because you don't like Kim. But there's no such thing as a perfect victim.